Hello. Um, I wonder where I'm supposed to look. I think I'm going to look over there. Over there. Ryan O'Neill. Ryan O'Neill is worth a whole evening's conversation because I was a young snob and I was taught by the snobs to sniff at Ryan O'Neill, snort at Ryan O'Neill. And I look at him now and I think, no, he's kind of like Cruz. He has something. It's undeniable. He had something which John McEnroe has, which is a tragic face. When you look at him, you see tragedy in him. And even though he wasn't considered an actor with depth or range, I would say that just by looking at him, I saw lots of emotions and thoughtfulness going through his head. Even in Love Story, that is the case. So to me, he was a person with talent. Also, despite all the troubles in his personal life and the seeming mediocrity of his career, Ryan O'Neill was part of and at the center of some of the most important movies ever made. Love Story, again, we can laugh at it. Love Story saved Paramount Pictures. So if Love Story hadn't come along, there would have been no Godfather. There would have been no Godfather 2. There would have been no Chinatown. Okay? So Love Story was a hugely important film, just the way Taylor Swift is an important figure, but currently, right? It's like that. It's galvanizing. And he made one of the great art house movies. It's like a glorified, brilliant vanity project by Norman Mailer, Tough Guys Don't Dance, based on his novel. And to me, one of the most underrated and strangely wonderful pictures ever made. And O'Neill, just as he had problems with McEnroe, had problems with Mailer. And he was furious with Mailer, and Mailer rightly deserved this, that he claimed that the reading that O'Neill did for Oh God, Oh Man was so bad that he thought it would be, exciting in the picture. And he didn't for a blink think that it could hurt O'Neill, which it did. People still, to this day, make fun of it, deride it. Anyway, brilliant movie. O'Neill was, in many ways, perfect for it. Mailer always believed, always said he had an Irish face, which is absolutely true. And so he picked O'Neill for that tragic Irish face. Just as Mailer, by the way, has a tragic look in his face, like a courageous smile. And then he made Barry Lyndon, which, again, he was vilified. He was trashed by Pauline Kael, as being a minor actor in a great moment, overwhelmed. In fact, Barry Lyndon in general was received poorly. And as Kubrick said himself, people don't often like his movies when they first come out, and then they come to like them later. It's absolutely true. Barry Lyndon just grows and grows and grows. It's a magnificent movie. So O'Neill, Love Story, commercially one of the most important films ever made in terms of saving a studio that led to other great movies. Tough Guys Don't Dance, a brilliant art house movie from a writer who was on the Nobel Prize level and had complete control over the project, wasn't shunted aside by suits and budgets. And then he made Barry Lyndon one of the great masterpieces of the age. So actually quite a career. Rest in peace, Ryan O'Neill.